So we're going to leave him and hope that he comes behind our car. So yeah, let's go. Okay.
क्या हो गया था?
Oh man, I think he's not going to be able to make it. He's not coming. Can you honk again? Alpha!
आगे मिलेगा.
आजा आजा. Alf! Oh, he's here, he's here, he's here, he's here. Hi, good boy. Come on. Good boy.
कहाँ चला गया? कहाँ चला गया?
Okay, the team is now complete.
बंद
So let's go to Kheer Ganga. So we're going to Kheer Ganga today. We did a poll on Instagram if you guys wanted to see if Kheer Ganga is worth it, and we're going today to show you guys if it's actually worth it. So a little bit about Kheer Ganga. Kheer Ganga has been famous since the late 1990s, and it became even more famous after the 2012 Rainbow Festival. So that is what made Kheer Ganga what it is today. It's a 14-kilometer trek, which takes about average 4 to 5 hours for people to reach, and it's known for its hot springs. So basically there are two ways to go to Kheer Ganga. One is that you go from Kalga, and the other is that you go from Nakthan. So I'm going to do a little bit of a drawing to explain how exactly you can reach Kheer Ganga. It's kind of like a circle. You can go from one way and come from the other, and Kheer Ganga is at about 3,000 meters. We are currently at 2,400 meters, and if you can see, then that is the bridge from where the Kheer Ganga trek starts. So that's the bridge, and this is the bridge that is leading to Nakthan. So yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, and I hope the weather stays like this till we reach there. And it's a very good morning, I think.
So me, Emmer, Lama Bhai, Elsa and Alpha are going to Kheer Ganga today. Here is our Mia ready to take us, and Alpha and Elsa can't wait to get inside the car.
Oi, Elsa, Alpha, chalo idhar.
Hey.
Oi,
Alpha, Elsa!
Elsa, Alpha.
Hey!
I think they saw a monkey. Oh, yeah, they saw a monkey. Nahi, Elsa!
Hey!
Elsa, Alpha.
Let's go! Oh my god, I think they saw.
Hey!
Emmer!
Hey!
Elsa! I am literally walking and he's driving next to me. And we can't spot Elsa and Alpha. The challenges of taking your two dogs to a trek where there are monkeys, other dogs, and so many other hurdles. Oh my god. We've not even started yet. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Let's go.
Alpha!
Chalo andar. Aaja, aaja.
Alpha, aja!
Good girl. Up.
Chalo.
Come on.
Chalo,
Let's
chalo,
go.
chalo, jaldi se. Alpha aa raha hai?
Alpha!
That is Tosh, and we are heading down the road to Nakthan. We haven't told our parents that we're going to Kheer Ganga.
हम लोग खीर गंगा के लिए निकल रहे थे, तो सब फोन चार्ज नहीं थे, लाइट नहीं आ रही थी, बैग में था फोन. अभी मैंने पोर्टेबल से चार्ज किया है, तो कॉल.
So if you are coming from Tosh to go to Kheer Ganga, then you have to take a taxi for about 2 kilometers and come up until this point, from where you take a U-turn, and then the trek to Kheer Ganga starts from there. I got down at this point while Emmer was taking a U-turn, and I saw this porter who was starting his own trek to Kheer Ganga, but he wasn't without any weight. He was carrying 35 kilos on his back, and this was going to be the first few steps he was going to take climbing up a 14-kilometer trek.
That is a porter. This porter is carrying an entire filled cylinder and 3 crates of eggs. More than the cylinder, I feel like the eggs are so difficult to take. Can you imagine the amount of balance you need to have that the eggs don't just fall off? I mean, really, like, kudos to these porters who are literally transporting every material that you get and every facility that you get in Kheer Ganga is because of these porters. So that is Tosh, and Emma has gone all the way there, taken a U-turn and come back to go down this path.
You need a ride, ma'am? Let's go. Ready?
Let's go. So before there was no road going to Nakhtan, which is the first village that you cross on your way to Kheer Ganga. But now, first and the last. But now they have sanctioned a road that will go all the way to Nakhtan, and they have just inaugurated this bridge, and they've just started the work here. So now, out of the 14 kilometers, there will be a road till the 7 kilometers. So that's going to make Kheer Ganga much shorter, but it's going to take a lot of time before that construction's over. But here's the bridge. That's the bridge, and that's the road.
You guys lost? This is the way.
कुछ नहीं, nothing buddy.
So the weather is not exactly pleasant. I don't know if you can see, but we have grey clouds coming and the sun is kind of fighting. It's really windy and the climb has begun. Oh, I got lost. I went ahead.
Outside?
Yeah. So it's currently 12:42 and we started at 12:15. We must be 1 kilometer in. So we came from that road all the way here and we're completely alone on the trail. It's so quiet. Just hear this. It's so quiet. Hi, honey.
Hey, you're here.
Yeah.
I was just enjoying the view there. There are a lot of sheep there. So guys, we are about to reach Nakhtan in another 10 minutes max. So as you can see, there are arrows on the trail. It's a beautiful waterfall coming down from the top of the mountains. It's kind of a mixture of everything, so it's easy to do it for everyone if you are willing to walk 14 kilometers. These donkeys and horses are used for the carriage purposes. They transport cylinders, ration and everything on backs of donkeys as well as humans.
So that is Nakhtan, the first point of Khirganga from Nakhtan side. It's the first and the last village essentially. Anything you need you'll get here, food, snacks, stay as well if you feel like you can't finish Khirganga in one day. This is one of the places you can stay in. After Nakhtan we're going to cross Rudranag, then we're going to cross Icy, and then we're going to reach Khirganga. So this is the first point. The first 7 kilometers is in, and the time is 1:15. So it has taken us about 1 hour to get here, which is not bad at all. So yeah, let's go to Nakhtan. So the last climb of Nakhtan has begun. We can see the village and we're just entering it, and we're going to pass through the village. We're not going to stop. So I'm going to show you guys the village. And a little something about Nakhtan. It's at 2200 meters. It has one of the best apples in the valley. And also it's the last village in the valley that is not motorable. All the locals, to do to and fro from the village, they have to walk, trek, which is absolutely crazy to think about it. So they are really badass. It is so sad to see that such a famous trek in the valley is disrespected by people. Everyone knows that Khirganga is a holy place, and the fact that people litter the entire trail is so disheartening. We always practice that whatever we are carrying, we carry it back down the mountain, and that also means that this Coke bottle that we finished is in my pocket till I find a dustbin. So a little bit of a request from all the people that go to Khirganga: please, please, please don't litter. We don't have any garbage system here. Nobody is coming to pick up your rubbish. It doesn't weigh a lot to take your trash back. If you can carry it up, you can carry it down. So please, thank you. Namaste. So we have crossed the halfway mark. We've just crossed Nakhtan. We're on our way to Rudranag. It's another holy point where we're gonna get something to eat.
So yeah, we are running now because it's raining and we can feel a lot of drops on ourselves. And as you can see, Shrichu is running for the shade because she don't want her hair to be wet.
You know me too well. So we've just taken a break at Rudranag, and it's, what's the time? It's 2:15 and we have made it to Rudranag now. We are at this really cute cafe called the River View and Camping, and it's the only one that's essentially open, and there's a fire going on and it's so amazing. Our body has now started cooling down because it's a little cold, it's near the water, and also that it's drizzling. We are just 5 kilometers from Khirganga, so we are not too worried. We're going to make it in the next hour, but we're just taking a little bit of a break and just thought that we'd check in with you. So yeah.
So guys, here's the most famous waterfall on Khirganga way. It's Rudranag waterfall. They come here, take a bath in this waterfall, and then they go back. They also take this holy water to their houses to make their houses pure. So yeah, it's a beautiful energy out here. I have taken a bath in this waterfall myself and I've felt so refreshed that I've never felt something like that before. So how are you feeling after Rudranag, Shrishu?
I am full and I have the energy that I needed to go ahead. So I am really excited to finish this. And also it's kind of getting cold, so we've put our jackets on. But yeah, I think we have another hour to go. Let's see.
Hello, beautiful.
So the main elevation has just begun. After you cross this bridge, you're perpetually climbing in terms of height, and you're going to just keep going up, and then you reach Khir Ganga. So up until now it's been up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's just up. So the last 5 kilometers is all of this. So whoever is looking to do Khir Ganga, keep in mind that you do have 5 kilometers of an uphill trek. So let's go. Can you see Lama there? That's where we need to go. But honestly, as soon as you cross that bridge, you feel like you're in this canopy or like a Amazonian forest. The sun doesn't seep in, the birds are louder than ever, and the water is gushing so loudly. You really feel like you're transported. Like, this is my favorite patch in the entire Khir Ganga, because I genuinely don't feel like I'm in like a valley. I feel like I'm in some national forest, and it's just, you're totally isolated. You don't even have cell service. There are no shacks. It's just you and the nature, and it's really spectacular. Just look at this. We finally reached IC. IC's full form is, I don't know. I don't know.
It's called icy because it gets very cold even in summers. This point doesn't get the sun it is supposed to. So the winds are really cold. So now Khir Ganga is 2 kilometers from here. So we're gonna take a small pit stop here.
This is the place, it's called home.
Welcome to IC.
So guys, we have reached IC. It's 3:26. We started at 12:30. In 3 hours in, we have reached IC, and IC is only 3 kilometers away from Khir Ganga now.
So we have finally started receiving rainfall, and the rain has picked up and it's super windy now, and I'm glad that we stopped at IC, because otherwise we'd be in the middle of nowhere just getting wet. We're just gonna have Nimbu Pani and see if it gets worse, or if we get a window to like make a run for it, then that's what we're gonna do.
So guys, our 10-minute stop became almost 50-minute stop because of the rain. It was raining heavily and it's quiet now. It has stopped. So we just started walking and we are going to Khir Ganga now. It will take another 20-25 minutes for us to reach from IC to Khir Ganga. See you in Khir Ganga.
The last 2-3 kilometers of Khir Ganga is a total leg burn. You are constantly climbing up the mountain and crossing various waterfalls, which are immensely tiring. This is mostly the point at which most of the trekkers get tired and ask passerbys coming down how much of this trek is finally left. The trek may feel dreadfully long, but don't forget to stop every once in a while and enjoy the view.
So guys, we are in the last patch to reach Khir Ganga. I'll just show you. I don't know whether you can see the snowy mountains up there. It's just about So yeah, it was a 2-minute climb, but exhausting one. But the last climb. So now we have some friends in Khirganga. We're gonna go there, meet them at their place, sit, chill. If the sky is clear, we're gonna show you the night sky as well.
Welcome to cold and windy Khirganga. I can literally see that it's snowing on the tops, and it's raining here. It's really beautiful. We're gonna go and stay where we always stay. That's the Than Baba Cafe. And once we're there and settled in, we'll show you around Khirganga.
So guys, yesterday we couldn't show you the Khirganga the way we wanted because we got late and it was raining, and we sat with some friends. So it's 7:47 right now and it's sunny outside. So we're gonna show you some Khirganga today morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rise and shine.
So pretty.
क्यों कूद रहे हो मेरे ऊपर?
So we always stay at Than Baba's place in Khirganga. They have the best kind of a setup here. Uh, they have tents and they have makeshift rooms which have tandoors inside them. Tandoors are basically fireplaces where within the cost of the room they'll give you a certain amount of wood that you can burn so that you can be warm inside your room, and this is a rarity. I don't think anybody in Khirganga offers that kind of service. So they are really cute, cozy accommodations for a place like Khirganga where you can't construct proper concrete rooms. They have a really big, vast menu for food as well. And obviously, Than Baba himself, he is such a sweetheart. Emma has been his friend for a long, long time. And
He's one of the oldest guys
yeah,
in Khirganga who's been there from the very start of Khirganga. So yeah, and he's a great guy,
great trekker,
great trekker as well.
guide.
He has been part of rescue teams as well in Khirganga or above Khirganga as well. If so, right now Khirganga is basically a forest land, so you cannot build or construct concrete structures.
And since there are only tents and makeshift rooms available at this property, there are no attached washrooms. There are common washrooms available. There's an Indian washroom, there's a Western washroom, and water is not a problem because there's a lot of water here. And there's a generator that every property has, which they turn on in the evenings. Now
you-
there's
You get Wi-Fi.
now there's Wi-Fi.
as well.
So last year they got Wi-Fi. Before that, this place used to be completely off the grid, but now you don't have to be off the grid. The Wi-Fi is also a feature that they've added over here. So I mean, it's the best kind of heaven that you would want to be in. So definitely Kheer Ganga is a must do according to us.
100%.
Yeah, it's a great experience. The trek is easy, it's long but beautiful, and Kheer Ganga has a stunning view, and of course the tent experience is second to none.
Hello, good morning, guys. So today we will give you a tour of Kheer Ganga.
For everyone wondering what it is to come and sit in these holy water hot springs, the hot springs are different for girls and boys. For the girls, you can see it's an enclosed space where you have privacy and you can sit and have a shower over there. And for the boys, it's an open kund where you can just stand under the water pipelet and have a bath over there. So I think this comes to an end, and this is a wrap on what you can do in Kheer Ganga. After you reach from your trek, you settle into your camps, you enjoy with the locals, and you can stargaze at night and get a good night's sleep and wake up early so you can get the entire day before you head back down to wherever you are staying. This right here at the back is the Shivji temple. It is famous because Shivji had done tapasya for 3000 years in Kheer Ganga, so it is a really important landmark in Kheer Ganga. Also, the hot springs, which are famous in the entire valley, are also situated right here. So that is something you can do before you head to the temple, and then you can get some breakfast and you can roam around in the Vrindavan forest. You can go and see the Kartik Gufa.
Yes.
You can even go ahead from Kheer Ganga. There are a lot of people guiding and taking groups to Mantalai, to Pin Pass.
So the Pin Pass trek starts from here.
This is the base camp.
Base camp for Kheer Ganga, starting point of Pin Pass trek. If you want to do Mantalai, you'll go from here. If you want to go to Spiti directly from here via Pin Pass, you go from here. So this is basically the start point.
Yeah, this is the start point to a lot of other treks if you don't want to just finish your trip here. After you can do all of this in the day, in the afternoon you can start heading back down. So by evening you are back to wherever you are staying. I would suggest you stay in Kalga, Pulga or Tosh before you head back down, so that you don't have to travel too much after your trek. And yeah, I hope you guys really like Kheer Ganga, because we've been coming here for years. I've been coming here for like 4 years, but Emma has come here more than 50 times. And
a lot of times.
And that says something. Like, it is such a quiet, serene abode that if you have any worries, any stresses in life, the energy here will give you the reset that you genuinely, truly need. So I think we really love Kheer Ganga. A lot of people think that it's overrated. A lot of people think that it's not worth the trek. But I genuinely think that if you're someone who loves the peace and quiet, who loves to be in a spiritual place, then this is the place to be. I would definitely say if you're visiting the valley, come to Kheer Ganga for sure. What are your thoughts?
Yes, 100%. We just left from IC at 4:30 because Alpha was in Kheer Ganga. He got lost and we had to go back from IC to Kheer Ganga to get him. So I think we are not doing the Kalga part while going back. So we are really sorry for that. But next time we're going to show you the Kalga route as well.
Alright, so finally we've made it to our car and we are heading back to Tosh. That's a wrap on Kheer Ganga. It's almost sunset and we finally made it down with both our dogs and all of us together. As usual, Kheer Ganga has always been fun. It's the reset that we needed and we got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. So if you guys are planning to go to Kheer Ganga, then you should definitely check Than Baba place out. It's our go-to place when we go to Kheer Ganga. The packages to go to Kheer Ganga are linked down below. So do let us know if you guys plan on going to Kheer Ganga. And until then, we hope we can host you in Tosh sometime soon. Bye guys. Look at garden.
इधर आओ इधर आओ इधर आओ ऐसा इधर आओ कुछ लगा इधर क्या तुम एक रुक जाओ काउंटर लगा एक सेकंड रुक जाओ
और जिस तरह आप देख सकते हो हम इस रास्ते पे आ चुके हैं, तो ये थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी रोड है हमारे लिए। सो आप लोग देख सकते हो, अगर हम यहाँ से फिसले, अगर कोई यहाँ से फिसल गया तो डायरेक्ट वी हैव टू गो इन द रिवर। एज यू कैन सी डाउन हियर